It really is funny how quickly narratives and vibes can shift in college football. A few weeks ago, we're talking about this Ohio State team. We're talking about Ryan Day. He's on the chopping block. He's got to go. This team has no grit. They have no killer instinct. They have no fire. And then fast forward to now, and if you're an Ohio State fan, that's the team you've been waiting to see all year long. If you're somebody that sits down every Saturday and puts the Buckeyes up on the TV, you have not seen a team with that ferociousness, that amount of drive, and that kind of just ruthless approach to the football game. Ryan Day and the Buckeyes came out with one thing in mind, and that was to destroy Tennessee from the very jump. They had a little lull there in the middle of the game. It's hard to sustain that energy for 60 minutes, but that was just a flat-out ruthless beatdown. From start to finish, Ohio State was so much the better team. Tennessee didn't even look like they belonged on the same field as the Buckeyes. And all day and all week, really, we've been hearing these hypothetical scenarios from SEC fans and pundits. But what we just saw on the field was not a hypothetical scenario. We saw a team from the lowly Big Ten go out there and absolutely curb stomp a team from the SEC. That game was non-competitive. The Tennessee players looked like they didn't want to be there. They look slow and soft. And when you go into a game like that with no real offensive game plan, just having your quarterback try to wing it and run the ball, and you're going up against a bloodthirsty team like Ohio State was tonight, you're going to get splattered. And that's exactly what we saw out there on the field. But talking about Will Howard for a second, Will, someone I've been a massive fan of for a while now, that was the best football I've seen him play throughout his entire career. The ball placement, the touch, those are all things I didn't think were his strengths. And when he got to Ohio State and they had him lose all that weight, I was a little concerned with that. I mean, the dude's a battering ram. That's what he does best. Keep him at 250 pounds, let him run downhill. But tonight was a version of Will Howard I just didn't think was there. He was throwing beautiful ball after beautiful ball. The touch was elite. It obviously helps when you have wideouts like a Jeremiah Smith, like a Emeka Ibuka. But don't take anything away from Will. Those balls were on the money time and time again. If Will continues to play like this and the Buckeyes keep that same sort of mindset, they can 100% win the national title. This is a dangerous team. And I know it's crazy to say, but I think that Michigan loss was the best thing to happen to this group. They had been sort of coasting along during the season, but that was a wake-up call in every way possible. They were riding a bike down a hill going 20 miles per hour and got absolutely clotheslined. But look at what it did for them. It woke them up. It gave them some identity. It for sure gave them toughness. And it gave them that killer look in their eye that I haven't seen from them in years, even when Stroud was there. So massive, massive win for Ohio State. Hilarious loss for the SEC. And man, if you're a Buckeye fan, you have to be excited because you can absolutely go on a run here and win the national title.